Hey, what's up, y'all? Jedheaded Darius back here again. Hope y'all checked out the first video. It was a banger. Not really, but it was just an introduction. Well, this video is gonna be a story time about how me and a few friends almost got arrested. Hope y'all like the video, and I hope y'all to see y'all to subscribe. Let's get it. Alright, y'all. So this is the story time. So this is way back in 7th grade, whenever me and a few homeboys would just be chilling and stuff at one of our homeboys' house, and we just be playing basketball, chilling, playing games and stuff. So this is what I was like skinny. I wasn't skinny, but I was kind of skinny, a little short. Just on my glass, I was just chilling and stuff with a few friends. And so we was just playing basketball one day, where our friend had a hoop at his house, and one day one of our homeboys, he came one day with a PS3, a TV, and a few controllers. We was just like, bro, that's live. So we just started playing games and stuff. We was just chilling and stuff. And so we was just chilling and playing basketball for a few hours and stuff. And then out of nowhere, this lady came outside with her dogs. And so this lady, she usually comes out like every day and walks her dogs. And those dogs are just running in front of the house. And so my friend who brought the TVs and stuff had brought a gun. You heard me, a gun, but not the real ones. Like the ones that you see in those music videos that people post up. But so none of us knew. We were just playing basketball, hooping and chilling. So the dog ran up to him and started barking, and we were just like, bro, chill. He started messing with the dog, and then he pulled out the gun from his back pocket, and all of us got scared, bro. We was like, bro, what are you doing? Then everybody got scared. Then the dog started barking again, then ran back to his owner. Cause the lady, she sat on her porch, and she just would watch the dogs just in case something happened. And so the dogs ran back to her, and she was just like, can you please stop? Can you please stop? I was in my head, I was just like, bro, what are you doing? You messing with that lady, she did nothing to us. And he was just like, bro, just chill, there's nothing. But in my head, I was just like, I'm about to get caught. And so the lady, she ran back inside, because I think she saw the gun in my friend's hand, and he was just waving her around for a few seconds, and you saw her run back inside. He was just like, what's happening? And then he looked at his hand. He was just like, he saw the gun. He was just like, bro. And so we all got scared. We all hopped inside the garage. We was just chilling in there, and we was just waiting. And we was just waiting for a few minutes, because the dude who had the gun, he was scared, because let me tell y'all, he was scared to the point where he actually wanted to tell our homeboy's mom that it was on accident. It was nothing, but in his head he was just scared to do anything. And so it was late in the evening. It was getting kind of late, and so I was about to go home soon. But after that incident, I couldn't do anything, because I was just like, if I get caught, then it's my fault. So a few minutes passed, nothing happened. We was just chilling in there playing Black Ops, and we opened the garage back open again. We started hooping again, but then one of our homeboys, he came back from the corner store because he brought a few drinks and chips and stuff. And not knowing that a cop car followed him, because the cop was called because of our friend, because of the gun and stuff. And so we was just chilling in the house, just like, we saw him run back with a cop car right behind him. He got scared. He was like, bro, the cop car's here. And then everybody got scared, because we was just like, bro, who called the police? And we just remember that was a lady. And so everybody dipped. I'm talking about everybody. We all dipped. The dude who owned the house, he closed the garage on everybody. He was like, bro, I ain't sticking around for that. And so everybody dipped. And my house was nearby in the same neighborhood, but on the other side of the neighborhood, it was just like a park with a few apartments on the other side. And so I ran towards my house, but there were not knowing there were two cop cars, and so I ran towards my house, but I took the long way because there's a short way and the long way, and the cop car took the short way, and I was just like, bro, I ain't taking the short way. So I went the long way, but I hid around because I didn't want to be caught. And so one of my homeboys, he got caught because he went the short way to one of his house because he lived near me. And so I ran back to my house. I was just chilling there. In my head, I was just like, bro, I can't believe we almost just got caught by the police. But then I got scared for a second. So right after, I called one of my homeboys up. He was just like, bro, the one who lived in the house where we all chilled at. I called him. He said, bro, two of them got caught, and it was the one with the gun who got caught, and the one who came back from the corner store who got caught. And so I learned my lesson that day. I was never to visit a friend's house again, because bro, in my head I was thinking like if I ever go to his house again, that incident might happen again. And so the dude, he went to juvie for a few days, and he went to ALC, which is Alternative Learning Center. This is a place where you go for a juvenile for like a few months or so. So we all, so it was like the next school day, and in our heads we were all scared because we think like maybe the principal might catch up to us and like maybe call all of us in. So the next day we just play hoop, we just hoop basketball and stuff and just chill. And then we never invited that dude again, because not knowing that he was gonna bring a gun and the TV, we was just like, bro, that's it. And that's pretty much the story. Almost got arrested, almost got caught.